Do that one.
I am yours.
Our last hope of victory lies in defeating the Valkyr. You've done well up until now, but you're only one man, and there are literally dozens of them raining destruction on the battlefield. One enormous Valkyr sits atop the tower to our south. You can see her from here. Perhaps if we eliminate her, the remaining Valkyr will disperse. This is our only hope. Bring some of Grant's men with you. We need your protection for this battle. She leads the Valkyr in Anderhall. This is our only
The
hope.
ebon blade will prevail.
Excuse me. Wonder why she just camps out here. Maybe it's to... maybe she's a plan. Let's hope not. You know, provoke an attack, kill it off. You know, pressure people into making a bad decision. Oh Christ, fighting up here looks like fighting on basic scaffolding. You've already lost. Oh, that's supposed for her health gone. Oh, that was easy. And I think they're also alive. So, yeah, that went very easy indeed. Yeah, I only got 4 of those guys, I do believe.
Well met.
I watched your victory from below. Well fought, but ultimately it was for naught. The Valkyrie and the Forsaken press on, soon to overtake us. Yeah, basically I was just saying, you know, maybe she's up there to stress us, force us into making a bad move. It didn't really work out. Maybe she was just there to watch, see what we do. The Valkyrie and Forsaken press on, soon to overtake us. We've lost on Underhall. Head south to Chilwyn Camp. Tell Commander Ashram Valor Fist everything that happened here. Me? I'm going west into Tirsfall. My battle's not over yet. I've got an appointment with the harpy that calls herself a Banshee Queen. I'm finding out what she did to Goterra.
None shall oppose your death, Lord.
Alas,
I am
Anderhall.
here to serve.
So much for the whole, you know, no longer brothers in death. So much for that. But yeah, apparently the
You need something?
hold on.
See you
Apparently
later.
the Horde have won here. And yeah, I suppose I can't disagree. With Valkyr on the field, it's kind of hard to fight. They're good at combat, and they can res anyone use to fight to serve them. So it's a bit of an awkward one. Lost? No. No. Next they'll be coming for Chilwyn, I suppose. This was a major strategic blow to Alliance's plans for Orderon. Very well. I'll report the results of this battle to King Wyrn. I don't expect him to be happy. Not really surprising, really. Let's choose you, and you'll be replacing the mace. No more frying for me. Okay, there we go.
Need assistance?
I think I'm gonna head to Ironforge. Yeah, I'm gonna head to Ironforge for a mo. I need to clean up my inventory. Then I'll get a flight to Mender's Stead and head back. I was kind of expecting a cutscene or something where we see the guy being taken, but maybe that's only Horde side. Actually, as a side point, in Eastern Playgrounds there used to be a house around here somewhere. A guy used to live in there. He was a hostile undead, attacked anyone who came near. But he's now Cranky Benji, which is a low-level rare. Now he serves Sylvanas. He's like her chief bodyguard. If you go check my Calderin videos, my Demon Hunter ones, so he's there. You see him in those. For those curious, I will be doing more of them at some stage, but I want to get more characters up to Legion territory before I do, because I kind of feel I'll get carried away with Legion quests and not want to come back and deal here with these ones. These quests are always why I never got an alt too high. my no, Alexstrasza, my dead knight. Well, actually, she's not very relevant to those, is she? But yeah, basically, also we've that's a oh nah, that's the Ratty Kingdom. We've seen the king of it elsewhere. There was some other guy in charge of it for a while, but he's dead now and forsaken. So presumably ownership has fallen back to the other guy. If the ownership had never left him in the first place, maybe the other guy was just a steward, basically. Well, you know, standing. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. But basically, yeah, I didn't want to go to the other thing yet, in case I basically got too carried away with it. My month. Oh, no. Now I remember. Yeah, these old quests are why I never really got an alt too high. They just really don't do it for me. So I'm just. What am I trying to say? Yeah, these old quests really don't do it for me. So I even if I am really into doing a alt, I can end up kind of losing some steam, and don't end up doing one. Well, I may do one, but I don't get them too far. For these videos, obviously, I have more of a compelling reason to get it done. So yeah. Oh, that place got fucked up. Cataclysm. But yeah, I have more of a compelling reason now to get it done, but these quests are all why I haven't ever done it before. Random dwarf home down there. Never been there. I think you need a flying mount to get there. But yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Random flying ship, random you know, dwarven gnome ship just crashed there. Random cave. Might be worth looking. There's some sledders there. There's some cold mine explorers. It's part of the Stormpike Guard. Huh. And yeah, well, there is this seeming path there. You probably need a flying mount to get up it. But yeah, just these quests, I don't know why. Just when I'll be playing by myself, it just really just discourage me almost from, you know. Oh, also I can get riding training while I'm here. Actually, no, they don't have one in the capital, do they? Their one is over here. Over here. But yeah, yeah, I just found these discouraging. I'll lose steam after a while, or interest or whatnot. So yeah, can't remember where I was going with this. I keep getting distracted and having to restart. But oh yeah, basically yeah. I may get, if I start to do with the Outlands quests or the Legion quests, I might not want to come back to these characters for a while, and I don't want them to fall too far behind or whatnot. So I want to get as many of these up as possible before I go do anything else. And remember I was saying I think they thought this guy was dead, or they made some mistake with this in reference to this guy.
How I miss the open skies of the hinterlands.
Shh. And someone pointed out, so this is a little throw out to him. A little shout out. Wildhammer fact checker. So that's cute. Corrin Twin Bellows. Heavy armor. Physical damage taken reduced by 99%. He's flanked for Ironforge. And he's got a lock on him? Huh. Weird. That's probably tied in with a warrior quest. Class order quest. I'm presuming. But what the hell if I know. Thief Catcher Thunderbrew. There's a ton of classical stuff around here and I only know half of it. I ran into some earlier on this guy. But at least in his case it was actually relative to him. Relevant, there we go, to him.
Here there.
reagent deposit. Oh, that's better. And now you, and you. Actually, wait. We'll hold on to you and you. First, just an extra slot. You in there. Sort all. Reagent tang. Oh, whoops. That's looking a lot better. And just to get it out of my inventory, we'll put that book in there. Also, whenever I get a quest, a quest item just languishing in my inventory, I'm just gonna start tossing it in the bank. May as well, like. Wasn't gonna auction anything. I was thinking of auctioning off. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat. I was thinking about auctioning off some of this to empty my inventory, but I really don't want to toss up any auctions just yet. While I'm here in Ironforge, I'll take a fight down to Karnos, and I'll swing over here. It'll be very quick.
Well met.
Well, actually,
Your feet on the
would it
ground.
be quicker to go to the other one? Yeah, it would be quicker to go over to the quarry. Not used to the quarry having one.
See you.
Okay. Trade chat is still as strange place as ever. I'm not actually sure if the person's completely wrong. Well, obviously they're wrong about the other comments on it, but they're saying that there's going to be some women in gaming panel or some women in something panel to do at BlizzCon. I can certainly see that. I do believe they've had that at other games conventions, though I don't really get it personally. No, it just seems weird. As much as people like to make it out otherwise, women have been in gaming for ages. It seems weird to, suddenly have a ton of panels as if it's a new thing, You're basically pretending as if they weren't. And it's, that's a bit inaccurate. Actually, my aunt was the one who got me into games. So, yeah. To be honest, I've probably gotten into them otherwise, but as far as I know, she was the one who got me into them. Or at the very least, I remember her, owing me her copy of The Sims or Final Fantasy and whatnot. So, she at least assisted. So, yeah. One of my last memories of here, even though I ran through it on Dwarf more recently, I think it was more recently anyway, was the Legion pre-event with a huge Dreadlord here, just controlling everyone. I was trying to solo it, but it did not work.
How are you?
Thank you. Fast and Furious. Now the mount suddenly moves so much faster. It's beautiful. But, yeah, that stuff just strikes me as really, really weird. Like I was saying, women have been in it for years. My aunt was the one who got me into it. It never seemed like really even a question that women were into gaming, Maybe it is a foreign idea to some people, but the only people who seem to think it's a foreign idea are the same people arguing for them. So, yeah. It's just bizarre to me. Yes, bizarre indeed. I know I probably offended someone in the audience. But, yeah. But part of me is thinking, I don't really fully agree with it, but just one thing that passed through my head is, a lot of these people are really fixated, oh, is this misogyny, that kind of thing. And then start saying shit like this. Never really stopping to think, well, like they're really hyper-focused on it, and then they start saying things like this, acting as if women are a complete new thing to gaming, erasing the accomplishments of women within it. Like, wasn't like one of the designers of Castlevania, or like some big name within it? Wasn't she? Well, didn't a few women work on that? Or like she was like some very critical person to it. I remember some people talking about that. To be honest, I don't really know the makers behind games, and especially not games I've never played. But yeah, basically women have, been big creators within the industry and whatnot all along, and to be acting as if there's some new blow-ins to it, wouldn't that, if anything, wouldn't that be cause distinctive misogyny? I'm hesitant in calling it as such because people have tended to overuse have tended to overuse those words as of late. It's like the new satanic panic, where everything's satanic, and now everything's misogynistic or racist, even if it isn't. And then things that truly are, well, depending on the target, aren't. So yeah, basically a lot of words have been tainted and perverted, or just misused. Men as such have been hesitant to call anything, well, stupid or ridiculous or moronic or would you ever shut up. Those words I have no problem using, but you get what I mean. But yeah, basically, pretending the accomplishments of women who have been there, that they haven't happened. That seems like, if you're going to scream anything's misogyny, that certainly seems to be it. But what do I know? I know I've definitely offended someone there. And I am definitely sorry for anyone who wasn't interested in me going on such a speech. That shit annoys me. As I've said in other things, I'm a big, everyone should be seen as equal under the law, so on, so forth. Ba. And a lot of other people say the exact same thing, then do everything in their power to show they don't mean that. Everything in their power. So I'm just, I just got a chip on my shoulder about it, basically. Because they're fighting for equality. Well, not. They're tarnishing the cause of it in the eyes of the public. They're getting changes put in hurting people, and they then are making it harder to change things back. And especially considering they're quick to scream at everything is bigotry and evil, which makes it harder to change things. Because people quickly latch on to the idea that someone's, evil bigot, even when they aren't. It happens way too often. Way too often. So I'm just really irritable about that stuff. There's Ravenholt Manor, mentioned in Sane in the Membrane quite a few times. I'll have to do, there's where I'll begin quests. You used to go around the valley out back for Love is in the Air. You can find a guy with a cauldron. They no longer do that. They use Shadowfang Keep now. But, yeah, basically they fuck shit up. Make changes to laws or whatever. They make it harder to fix things to a better place. Because you kind of have to get public support and whatnot, and the public ends up seeing the people as nutters or you as nutters. It's kind of hard to win the public support to change things for the better. So it's a two-front, wounding they're doing, which irritates me. And in this case, obviously they're not changing laws, but they are messing with shit that's harder to. They are messing with things, and it just irritates me on a general level. This is what happens when you try and speak off the cuff. You're kind of not sure how should I phrase this, but I think I phrased that adequately there. Basically, yeah, stupid people doing stupid shit irritates me. Shocking. I'm one of those crazy people that doesn't suffer fools gladly. Radical, I know. Totally radical, dude. Totally radical, brah.